Otakon. I am investigative robotic model 803-DRP-C-5-682-9-PM. For those of you that do not speak assembly language, you may call me Para. My function here tonight is to inform you of certain safety rules and regulations that Otakon has in place so that you may enjoy the convention so much more. If my assistants are ready? Good. First of all, when you registered to become a citizen of Otakon, you were given an identification badge to wear around your neck. When you wear this badge around your neck, it will allow you to get into all the fun and interesting things that that Otakon has to offer. There you go, citizen. Thank you. Who's Big Danny T? Never heard of him. As stated earlier, one of the aims of the rules is to ensure that you all stay safe and healthy here at Otakon. This begs the reminder that, well, you are currently in Baltimore in the middle of August, and the harbor is only a block away. This means it is going to be hot and humid outside. So there are a number of things that you can do to help beat the heat and make it through safe and sound. First off, drink water. Water will help keep you hydrated. Soft drinks, coffee, and alcohol will not. These things are what you call diuretics. They make you go to the bathroom more often, and they dehydrate you. You'll find that you'll find there's a glitch in my programming. You'll find that you'll enjoy the convention a lot more if you stay hydrated with at least one. Don't make me come up with that. You'll find that you'll enjoy the convention much more if you stay hydrated with at least one glass of water a day, or one glass of water an hour, or whenever you are thirsty. Next off, food. While hockey may be fun to eat, it doesn't quite count as food. That's better. That's not. When I say food, I mean something from any of the 4 basic food groups, not something in a pre-printed plastic bag that you get out of a vending machine. If you continue to take at least 2 to 3 balanced meals a day for energy, you'll find that you'll make it through the convention a lot better. Next, bathing. Yes, failure to bathe will result in many different things, amongst them ostracization by your peers, and a body odor that will knock a buzzard off a garbage truck at 20 feet away. If you take at least one bath or shower a day, this will help you towards much better social acceptance. Next up, sleep.
Can Miss Goody Two-Shoes take the ball this time?
No. Humans need at least 6 hours of sleep a day. Lack of sleep leads to fatigue, depression, and irritability. Plus, in extreme cases, it will lead to your friends taking advantage of you in ways that you really didn't intend. Now, temper. Oh, and speaking of temper, we're going to talk a little bit about basic etiquette next. Just because you're at Otakon does not mean that you should not act any different than you would in real life. For example, there are going to be a lot of very interesting costumes at the convention. You'll want to take pictures. But be sure to keep the pictures in good taste. If you failure to do so will probably result in a beatdown by the cosplayer's boyfriend. And you may just find yourself being ejected from the convention forcibly by members of Otakon security. Wait! Guardians of Otakon! I still need him.
I've got to clean up and fit on, and I'm out of here.
Wait, please don't go.
No.
I'll make you a guest.
Okay, I'm in.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay, who's Steve Bennett?
Civil War hat.
Oh, that guy.
Oh my God, it's Steve Bennett. Can I have your autograph?
Guests of Otakon are happy to be here, and they're happy to answer all of your questions, but it's got to be at the appropriate times. Remember, your guests have places to go, people to meet, panels to run,
Parties to attend.
and if you're stopping them every 10 feet in the convention center, they're not going to get much done. All right, come on, clear out, come on, nothing more to see on here.
Oh my God. Just 1 second, just wait my question. Take a picture, please.
Just as a point of common courtesy, please don't interrupt the guests as they are eating, talking with other people, or trying to get somewhere. And also, when you do talk to the guests, please don't try to overanalyze every little itty-bitty piece of their work.
So, anyway, on this 30 going free, when these kids dance in the rain, there's the reason they're doing after something, doesn't it spell out sexy districts and we love her?
He was just drunk, okay?
Alrighty then, moving right along. Remember, Otakon is a family-oriented convention, so please, while you're in the hallways and in the panel rooms and what have you, please watch your mouth.
Ow, my you!
Such language. But there are worse things out there than swearing, though. When you're walking around Baltimore, you might find that there are some colorful characters out there. And I don't mean cosplayers. It is in your best interest to travel in large groups of at least 3 or 4. Or if that fails, take a cab. It'll cost you less than $5 to get from the convention center to any hotel in the Inner Harbor area. If you should find yourself accosted by somebody out in Baltimore, please make a beeline for the closest building that you can. And more likely than not, somebody in there will be able to call the police for you. Parents are strongly cautioned to keep track of their children. If you are a parent that has lost their child, or if you are a child that has lost their parent, please go to Otakon Operations, Otachan, or find an Otakon staffer, and they will be happy to help you as soon as they can. Speaking of families, there are a number of people will be using family service or FRS radios. If you're using one of these things, please don't be rude to other people that have cut in on your line.
Hello?
What?
What?
I'm sorry, somebody's on my channel.
Remember, this is not your channel. If somebody has cut in on your line, it's generally polite to allow them to finish their conversation, unless it is urgent or of an emergency nature. Telling your friends you're in video room B is not an emergency. Telling your friends that you're going to the hospital is. Finally, we want you to have a good time here as citizens of Otakon. But before the convention is over, make sure that you have put away enough money so that you can make it home safely when the time has come.
Oh, man!
Yes, I know that anime soundtrack, that high-grade model, or that art book is just calling your name in the dealer's room. But, well, none of that's going to really do you any good when you're run out of gas halfway home and your next payday isn't until Friday.
Can you help a buddy out?
No. So, make sure you have enough money to settle your hotel bill amicably, enough money to eat on, and enough money to pay for gas on the way home.
I did all this for you. You can't do something for me?
All right, here's something.
That's no way to treat a guest, man.
You're right.
All right, I'm out of here. I can't stand it. It's the smell. I feel saturated.
Fine then. Security, take this man, hose him down, and have him deported.
That's my man!
Thank you for coming, citizens of Otakon, and always remember, you're here to have a good time, so have one. Thank you. On second thought, everybody dance!
How you feeling, Otakon goers? I can't hear you. How you feeling? Come on, get up. That I'm lonely without you near. I asked you to stay for the night, 'cause I'm crazy about you. All I'm asking is too much. All I need is your warm touch. God knows all I need is just one dose of your love, your taste, your smile, your face, and my world is enough. All I need to get through the night is your love. Yes, I do. Your love. So I found you and surround you on one magic dream, and if I promise, now would you promise too that your love's what it seems, and if all I'm asking is absurd, all I'm wanting is unheard. Ooh, God knows all I need is just one dose of your love and your taste, oh, your smile, your face. One word is enough. All I need to get through the night. Why can't you understand? It's not a crime to hold my hand. Will you kiss me a million times before? Baby, do it just once more. All I need to this night is just a dose of you. Thank you, guys. Are we ready to have a good weekend? This next song was written for my first album. It's very close to me. It's actually my favorite. The song is called We. Still hear your voice on the phone. I can still recognize your cologne. I can identify your low tone when we're alone. I can still smell your scent on my sheets and the comfortable silence we keep when we didn't need to speak. Watch me cry, 'cause I can't for you even though I try. And every part of me wants to surrender my pride. Do you still remember what we used to be? Each other, 'cause I recall so clearly that we used to be a we. And I can still sing the song that was playing. I can recite the prayers I was praying, but no one up there was paying attention at all. 'Cause in the end you took back what you saw, without doubt, without fear, without thought. And I was left here with nothing but nods and tears on the wall. So I wanna know how you can watch me cry, 'cause I can't for you even though I try. And I just wanna surrender my pride. Oh, do you still remember what we used to be? What we were to each other? I would like to close off the set with one of my favorite songs from one of my favorite games, and I think you'll recognize it.
Your mic doesn't work and mine does. Well, on behalf of the Not Quite Ready for Otakon players and everyone else that helped out, we want to thank you guys for coming to opening ceremonies. Was it the awesomest opening ceremonies you've ever seen, maybe? A little bit? Yeah! Come on! Clap! Woo! All right, now get out of here. Go enjoy the con, because it's over. And remember to come for closing ceremonies, because it's going to be even cooler. If such a thing is possible. Thanks for coming, guys. Bye!